Ladies, is this thing on? I don't know.
Gotta yell into it, baby.
I only heard bad jokes come out of this mic. Does it work for good jokes also? Oh, no, I didn't mean that. You guys are okay. Ladies first. Since we're going here. Before things, is this shit really on? Because this is really.
You gotta turn it up, man.
All right.
Maybe it's just your voice.
No.
We didn't hear you.
You guys hear right here?
Before we proceed, I just want to show tangible proof that Lakisha and I are good friends. Look at this record we recorded together. This is all just a charade. You can pass this around. Show everyone. Show your friends and neighbors. That's right. I actually love music, and I collect vinyl records. I go to all kinds of record shops, and I go through bargain bins and find records. I stumbled across an early Lakisha Williams record. Did you know that? Did you know that in the back? Yeah. She's not just an entertainer. She's also a singer. Not just a comedian. She's also a singer. I'm going to show you this record I found.
Guy's fucking carrot top.
Look at this record I found. Songs of the Humpback Whale featuring vocalist Lakisha Williams. I know. I found that in the R&B record bin for rhythm and belugas. Her English is pretty decent, American English, but whale call is her first language. You can actually hear her singing along naturally. She puts the poon in harpoon. Thank you for this record. I love it. I listen to it when I go home and cry. Let's show the group. Crazy ready for this?
Sure.
Okay.
37.
See it? It's not good.
Yeah, it's because I have a real voice. I have enough bass in my voice to be the man you wish you could
You
be.
have that
I actually like Nate though, because we always should be kind to the retarded. And he's mildly attractive as long as you don't look directly at him. And I don't know, I do look at him sometimes and I just think, the fucking hamper escaped from the house. He looks like every laundry day outfit. Every fucking time I see him. Every fucking time? Like it's always laundry day? I guess so. And evidently there are no combs or brushes in his house. What the absolute fuck is going on top of your head?
I got up extra early for this, yeah.
I didn't. I work night shift. I have to go work after this. So I'd like to implore one of you nice, kind people to drive me to work after this. So I'm going to be really exhausted after I climb all over this guy's ass.
Great guy, second joke.
That's right, folks. You heard right. Despite being a whale singer and a comedian, she also works night shift at the Amazon warehouse.
Hey.
Give it up for the working poor. Give it up for the working poor. We've all been there. It ain't easy. Lakisha just started working at the Amazon warehouse. She started off in the warehouse picking and packing, but worked her way up into the loading department. Yes, loading department, where her experience as dealing with loads as a prostitute finally paid off.
That means if people have paid me for sex, people have paid him to not sexually harass me.
Lakisha can be seen from the outside of the warehouse, lying on her back, spread eagle, pressed against the docking doors of the warehouse so that forklifts can load and unload pallets of freight in and out of her enormously grotesque, phenomenally huge, cavernous, giant vagina. However, she got busted and she's on probation at her warehouse because warehouse security saw her going out one day and she queefed, and a pallet fell out of her cunt. She tried to justify it, like, no, that was from home. She queefed again, then a forklift fell out of her cunt, and then a forklift driver fell out of her cunt, and then another forklift, not even from Amazon, fell out of her cunt. In fact, her concept of double penetration is 2 fucking pallet jacks up her giant, cavernous, grotesquely phenomenal, huge fucking cunt. Thank you.
And you can tell exactly how much sexual intercourse he was having. I believe Nate's last time getting pussy, it was wrapped around his neck and he was on his way out. I could be wrong. You know, I don't know. Like, that's just my understanding of how sex works. Usually, you know, I mean, in my business, I would take his money and he would probably have a good time, but I would need therapy afterward. Not because of anything that he did, just because.
Isn't she adorable, folks, huh? All that talk of sex out in the streets, did you know her rape whistle was a tuba? And when people heard it, they heard, Lakisha? Fuck no! Yeah, right. Give it up for Fat King Cole. I meant Fat King Kong. She auditioned for the King Kong movie, but couldn't lose enough weight to get into the remake. But she was in as a stunt double in Medea Goes to Jail. Not as Medea, no, but as the bulldozer Medea used to crush the car in the mall scene.
Wow.
Well, you guys are Medea fans. My bad. Obviously.
I can only imagine that no matter how disappointing these jokes are tonight, nothing will be as disappointing as having to live with that tiny thing you call a penis. I bet it's like looking at postage stamp.
She is a piece of living history, guys. Give it up. Give a round of applause for a piece of living history. She is living proof that the early settlers had sex with the buffalo. In fact, she has wing night every night at her own home. Because of all the buffalo DNA in her body, she sweats out her own buffalo sauce, her vagina secretes its own blue cheese, and she mixes the two so she has something to dip her bingo wings into.
Wow, you had to work really hard for that. All you got was what? The fat joke, the fact that I'm black,
I didn't do
and
a
the
black
fact
joke
that you
yet.
still suck.
We did not go black yet. I went buffalo and I want it noted.
Yeah. I think I weigh 205 right now.
Okay. Don't forget giant vaginas. I did throw that in there.
Yeah. But seeing as, like I said, your vast knowledge of no vagina ever, except for your mom's, really is like helpful in like helping you figure out what kind of vaginas actually exist.
We're gonna follow that. All right. Lakisha's had a pretty clean record. I gotta commend her for that. However, there was a recent blemish on her police record for cardiac arrest. Earlier this year, she had a heart attack, right?
Close.
Close to a heart attack.
Yeah.
That's right. So if I kill tonight, I can't take all the credit. It's that heart attack, you know?
Oh.
The heart attack required an emergency heart transplant, and the doctors, they put in a healthy beating heart from a donor's beating healthy heart, and her body rejected it. So they had to use a canned ham so that her body could find some recognition in it, and they accepted the canned ham. And because of the ham blood flowing through her body, I think she cheated her way into the modeling business when she modeled for Hatfield and became Miss Porkroll 2019.
Wow.
You're welcome.
He must use up like 300 pens this week, I swear to God. You know how much thought I gave to this? I didn't even keep track of what time I had to be here. Nate is such a non-factor, truly. such a non-factor that 15 different people asked me who I was going up against in this roast battle, and I was just like some scruffy white guy I don't know. And then someone's like, well, isn't his name on the flyer? And I'm like, yeah, it probably is, but I didn't read it. As a matter of fact, somebody sent it to me last night when I posted about this show. Non-factor. Oh, excuse me.
Last joke.
Her comedy is like that of a cheap cigar. Black and mild.
Okay, baby.
She looks like if 40 acres and a mule had a baby.
Oh, shit.
One last one.
I'm waiting for a fight. You want me to write it
There
down?
has been she has trouble keeping the same gynecologist, everyone. It's a struggle for her womanhood. Keeping the same gynecologist. They keep falling in and disappearing. The skeletal remains of several gynecologists were found underneath her fupa. She would have got charged with manslaughter. However, upon further inspection, the skeletal remains of the search party looking for missing gynecologists was also found underneath her giant fupa because that pallet I mentioned earlier crushed them to death.
You are so incredibly fascinating. Tell you what, I'm gonna give you like 3 fucking years to save up and you can buy some.
First round, who do we pick? Nate! First round, you got Lakisha! She wanted to get his company, and that's all right away. Alright. We're gonna keep it going. We got one more round. First, we're gonna let Lakisha start. She gets 1 minute straight through. Then after she goes, Nate does 1 whole minute. Lakisha, mic is yours.
I'm just confounded by the idea that they think Nate has a whole minute in him.
You charge by the minute, right?
Of course I do. Sure, why wouldn't I? I'm the board that God created. You are proof that God really does have a sense of humor. You know what? I actually like me. I really do. I mean, I really do. He's kind to homeless people. I mean, he wears their clothes. So, just out of curiosity, how many dumpsters did you get that outfit out of?
Mom picked it out, so Mom picked it out, sorry.
So you know your mom? He looks like a prom night dumpster baby, doesn't he? I mean, for real, he looks like the kid you find like in your backyard after a party and you're just like, where's your parents? Parents? That's what Nate says.
Oh, God. All right, Nate Mark's here. We'll let you use this mic.
Oh, wow. We'll see if I get better with
Yeah, right.
hearing.
Oh, no.
That's the power like that.
Go ahead, run it 1 minute.
Like I need a fucking mic.
She is so clever and good with these comebacks. Great with comebacks, unlike her baby's daddies.
Yep, 4 kids, 4 baby daddies. I don't give second chances.
She is a banquet of comedy insight. That's why she decided to wear a tablecloth as a shirt. Oh no! Bingo wings are going out. One of her sex moves is bingo docking. I don't know if you've ever tried that. Show us. Docking, it's when you take skin and don't worry about it.
I don't really need it. I'm trying to be polite.
What's it? No.
10 seconds? 3 seconds?
Alright, surrender the
Move
time.
over! He's fucking done!
Stick around, guys. right here, guys. Make some noise